I have one question.
Yeah.
Is there ever a time where we're going to be required to meet in person, like as a class? Because I swear I read something about that.
So not for this section.
Okay.
We won't have that, but you are welcome to meet with the instructors of this course. If you want to do face-to-face office hours, that's an option that's available to you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, now we're going to go to Canvas.
All right. I can start sharing my screen and then we will navigate Canvas together. Okay. Okay, can everyone see my screen? Okay, perfect. I also want to let you guys know that if you just got a notification from Canvas on your phone or computer that it said assignment created, roll call attendance, don't worry about that. We just have to take attendance because we will do an in-class discussion today on success, and so that's how we're going to get your participation points for that. So don't ever freak out about that. We're just making sure you're here and that you get your points. So don't freak out if you see assignment. Okay. So this is what you see when you first come to the homepage in our course. And so it's just, this is going to be your basic like Canvas information. And then announcements is where Nicole and I are going to communicate big pieces of information with you. So you're going to want to be checking these. You will get notifications whenever we do send these out. Did everyone get to see the Welcome to Honors 1000 this announcement, making sure that those all go through? Okay, cool. This announcement also has our Zoom link in it. If you can't find it anywhere else, the meeting ID is also on the syllabus. You can follow the link through this announcement. It's going to be the same link every single time that we meet, so there's no need to keep up with it. It's just the same link, and that will also be on the Canvas calendar. It did delete it today, but I will put the link back on the Canvas calendar. So if you ever visit our meeting time on the Canvas calendar, you can just follow the link from there as well. So you'll have 3 different places where you can find the link. Okay, and then if you go to this tab, you're gonna find syllabus. So if you want the document that Nicole just went over, you're gonna download a copy of the course syllabus right here. You're gonna click this link and it's gonna take you to that document. This is just kind of the layout of our syllabus. This is going to be like your best friend, this page right here. So it has Nicole's and my information, and then it also has everything that's going on based on the date chronologically. So it has links to all of our office hours, our Zoom office hours, and then all the assignments, all of our class meetings. So that is what you're going to find in the syllabus tab. And then if you go into modules, this is where we're going to break it up by the modules that Nicole was talking about, how we have 3 different modules for this course in the syllabus. So the Start Here tab is going to be where you're going to find all of the UNT policies, our copyright policy, how to navigate Canvas, everything like that. You are more than welcome to go over these tabs in your own time. They can be super, super helpful, but I will let you do that outside of class. So the Welcome to Honors in UNT, this module is going to go through October 3rd. So what you're going to find on Canvas is we're going to do an overview. This is just letting you know kind of what we're going to go over in this first module, what our objectives are, what we're trying to communicate through our assignments and in-class meetings. It's going to have you lay out all of the assignments and due dates and stuff. So there's already like 3 different places where all of your due dates are, and there's even more. But this is another way to find all your due dates, and it just depends on what kind of person you are and how your brain works and where you like to find lists and how you like your lists. So, and then this is where all of our recordings are going to be, and our PowerPoints, so we will be uploading those, like Nicole said, by the end of each week, and then also posting the Zoom recording. So this is where you'll be able to find it in each module. I'm sorry if you guys can see my Zoom thing. Okay, so this is just going to tell you that we have our first week in class activity. That's today. We're going to be talking about success. So that's kind of what that looks like. And then once you get into that, it's just it starts the assignments. So it's going to be another way to see all the things that are upcoming So you can see that you'll have the introduce yourself assignment and also the needs survey by the end of this week. And then it's going to be the same thing for Module 2 and Module 3. We'll have an overview of all of our objectives for that module, and then also the PowerPoint slides and in-class recordings, and then all of your assignments. So, and you do see at the end where we have a few more assignments, there are some things that we're going to be doing throughout the semester, and it's going to be due at the end of the semester, so you don't want to just be doing those towards the end of the semester, but that's just when it's due. Like the honors plan of study, degree plan of study, the resume, event attendance, those are all things that you can be knocking out earlier on in the semester, but they're just not officially due until that third module. So then you can go to the assignments tab. This is like your 7th place to see all of your due dates, just to make sure that you're not missing anything. So I can quickly run through what's upcoming. So you will have an introduce yourself discussion. That's super basic. A lot of your classes are going to be doing that. You're going to be doing a 5-sentence introduction. You can include your pronouns. We love a picture. We'd love to see your pets, things like that. And then you're also going to respond to 2 of your classmates. And that's due on Sunday at 11:59. This is what a lot of the assignments will look like. So you can figure out what we expect of you. And it's also going to be found in the discussion tab. We'll do a needs survey. This is where we're going to make sure that you are safe and you have all the things you need at home. And if you do not, we will find those resources in the community to help you get the things that you need. And then we will also talk about all of these assignments as they come up throughout the modules. But you can see them all here. And then you'll also see the in-class activities that you will need to be present for. We do not take off for not attending class, but it is very important that you do attend class if you are able, and also that is the only way to get the participation points for these activities, unless of course you have like extenuating circumstances or you're quarantining or something like that. After the assignments tab, you can find the discussion tab. So this is where you can introduce yourself. Okay, oh cool, a couple people have already done it. This is where we can do that assignment that I was just talking about. And then this is the general questions discussion area. So this is where you can ask each other questions. So if you want to talk about an assignment that's coming up and you can't find it in Canvas or the syllabus, or you just really have a question about what you're going to do or what the requirements are, and you don't want to go to Nicole or myself yet, this is where you can talk to each other about it or exchange information or something. I think that you should all make friends with each other in the class. That's the best advice that I can give. Is whenever I take courses, I try to find somebody immediately that I can trade phone numbers with or emails with or something, so that you always have a peer resource. And this is just a great place to do that. So we wanted to provide a place for you to be able to talk to each other. And then you'll see the grades tab. This is where you will find all of your points that have been given for each assignment. Pretty self-explanatory. And then don't pay attention to the percentage until like the very end. You can add up your points if you want to do it by that. Like Nicole said, it's a 250 point course, but don't pay attention to the percentage that Canvas is giving you, because they don't technically know how we're doing it yet. And then this is where you can find people in the course. So it's pretty self-explanatory. It should be user-friendly. And if you have any issues, please reach out to us. But does anybody have any questions about Canvas?
So would we be able to finish all our work at by randomly, for say in the middle of the semester we could finish the entire course? Like the coursework, we'll still be coming to class, but is there a possibility to finish the work early?
There are certain assignments that you can absolutely do ahead of time that are already available to you. Like at one point we will have you attend an honors college event, and so you can do that at any time. Join like an organization and make a video about it. But there are certain things that you have to wait until that week has come, because it will be in the weekly content. So like we'll be going over certain information and then you'll take a quiz on it later, and it's really difficult to do that ahead of time. So you can absolutely work like through it if there are certain things that you want to try to do ahead of time, because I know a lot of people like to work that way to save themselves some time mid-semester, but there are some things that you'll have to wait until content.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else have any questions?
So did we? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. So for doing the final projects and you encourage it to be done early, are there places we can look for instructions on those?
So all of the assignments should have basic instructions in, let's see. If you go into Canvas and go into each assignment, it's going to have directions on what is expected for each assignment. So with ones that have like that description, you can go ahead and do those. But there are some, like I'll say, like for instance, you have a success reflection that's due October 3rd. You're going to want to wait to do that because we have a lot of guest speakers coming. And so we expect that your submission is going to include a lot of like what you hear from the guest speakers and how that influences your answer and things like that. So like certain things like that you won't be able to do ahead of time.
So did we get, was it class participation points today since we showed up, or how does that work?
Yes, since there is an in-class activity today, which you will see at the bottom of like all of your assignments, there's a couple times throughout the semester that we will be doing in-class activities. Today is one of those days, and so you will be getting those 5 points for being in class today and doing that activity.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know what the division is. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Can you hear me? Okay. Well, I had a question about the attendance thing too. I tried to like log in with my computer and it wasn't working, so I logged in with my phone. So I just didn't know if I was good on the attendance thing, because like I didn't want to get like counted out or whatever. But and then to the in class activity, is that done like interactive through Zoom right now, or is it just done through Canvas by like typing in something that we heard through your like speaking or something like that?
Yeah, good question. So today, like, can't speak for the rest of the activities because they're all different, but today's activity will just be having a discussion, and we will expect you guys to like have your own place on your computer or notes to write stuff out that you'll need later for your own reference. But for being here and participating, that is how you will get the points. So you won't need to submit anything for today to get points. Any other questions?
Do we have to go fill out that form for attendance on Canvas? I'm sorry.
No, you
No.
don't. You're totally fine. We will be taking your attendance ourselves.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
No, you're totally fine. So as long as your name is correct on the screen as like what it would be in our system, and if it's not correct in our system, like if it's an old name or something, let us know so we can correct that. And you're also welcome to change your name so that it has your pronouns in it. If you hover over your little box where it has the ellipses, it'll say rename, and you can add your pronouns next to it or your preferred name. And then also, I will mention that this is where a lot of the information is going to be. Everything should be on the Canvas calendar. So you can see all of our office hours, all of your due dates, and then your class times. And then, all right. Oh, it's not going to let me do it because I'm in student view. But inbox is where you can find the messaging. All right, we do have to move on to the success reflection part of today, but if you have any more questions about Canvas, please reach out to Nicole or myself. Okay.
Okay, great. So, give me 1 second to pull this back up. Okay, So for the next part of class, we are going to be focusing on defining success. So we're going to split you up into small groups, and you're going to discuss what your personal definition of success is, what influences that that definition, and then we're going to come back together in a large discussion.
Keep in mind that you're going to want your original definition for reference later on when you submit your success reflection later in October. You're going to also want it whenever we have guest speakers come, so you know what your original definition looked like, if it changes over time, things like that. So I'm going to put you in breakout groups, so if you need to take a picture of the screen real quick or something so you remember the questions. And then we'll stay in breakout groups for about 5 minutes. I'm seeing people writing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys in breakout rooms, and then we'll come back together and talk about it. All right, see you soon. Natalia?
I really was like, should I begin?
I forgot that it was gonna take you too. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. They were very sweet. They had really cute answers.
Good.
Yeah. So how is it being in Cherie's office?
I like her window. I don't have a window in my cubicle, so it's nice having natural light.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a little hermit in my cubicle. I'll even like turn off like that overhead light just so I can like sit in the darkness.
That's an interesting sitting in the darkness. Yeah, I wonder, I mean, I guess because the conference room here has just been storage, like I don't know, it doesn't really seem like it gets a lot of use so far in the time that I've been here. And it seems like it'd make more sense to make that more offices or an office and a storage closet or something. But yeah, I got a question about that today when it was going to be cleaned. So, yeah. I sent you an invite to clean it on Friday. I hope we don't have to resort to that. Hopefully people will help us out throughout the week. But.
I can put that in the message that we send out. What times do you want them to come by?
I mean, really, I think any time. We probably could come up with a list of just basic, like break down cardboard boxes, wash the soap off the cart, things that they can do without supervision.
Yeah.
But yeah, so to the general, like all of the honors students, just giving them a chance to volunteer, or were you thinking something else?
No, I'll probably come visit your office after class. I mean, I'll probably go get something to eat and then come visit your office if you're not too busy later, so we can figure out what to say in that email before I send it out.
Okay. And yeah, I'm going to try to make a form for our volunteer signups, so hopefully that will help.
And you're doing that through Qualtrics?
Oh, I was just going to make a Google form. I guess maybe I should do it through Qualtrics. I don't know.
Either way, I'm going to go ahead and bring them back in so we can talk about it. And then you and I will figure that out. Welcome back. All right, looks like we're still waiting on one group. Okay.
So I'll have some good discussions. Awesome, awesome. Okay.
All right, well, we only have you for about 4 to 5 more minutes, so I would love to hear anybody's really big takeaways.
I'll go. Me and my group actually really bonded. We were all on the same level, which is really cool because I was kind of nervous at first. But mainly we all just talked about a key component is being positive, knowing being positive about everything and don't just see the negative, being positive about it. But also to the influence, you have to influence yourself. It starts with you first. That's where you get to have that success. It starts with you first. Then also my point of view of success is just achieving my goals and knowing that what I can do, but knowing that, again, one of my group members said that knowing that my goals and my success is different from everybody else's and not trying to compare myself with anybody else, just doing what is for me, but also valuing their success as well. So yeah,
that's awesome. Thank you for sharing.
I think one of the biggest takeaways that our group kind of had in similarity was that our biggest definition of success was being able to financially support ourselves independently from the people around us and from the people that raised us, but also being simultaneously happy in what we're doing to financially support ourselves. That for us is success, because I feel like commonly our relatives haven't been able to achieve that, or maybe we have family members that are able to achieve that and we want to kind of follow them. But being able to be financially independent is the biggest factor of success for all of us, I think.
Anybody else want to share?
So for our group, a really common definition included the word goal. It's setting a goal and achieving it. But one of the points that like made me kind of even just now rethink my definition, I think it was Natalie brought up the word fulfillment, like creating those goals, but being fulfilled with what you do. So thinking more on like the positive side of being happy with what you do. And I guess I didn't really think about that. So really opened my eyes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I
These
love
are
that.
some really great answers. So as Sarah mentioned before, you all are going to hear a lot about success throughout the semester. So we hope that you take today and hold on to that. You're going to hear from a lot of different people throughout the semester. And so it'll be interesting to see how your definitions of success may change over time. But we are pretty much out of time for today. So if you all have questions, we'll still be here for a couple minutes, and you have our contact information. But otherwise, it was really, really great seeing all of your faces, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday.
And remember, this Sunday is your introduction discussion due. So you need a post and then you need to reply to 2 different people. And then you also have your needs survey that's due Sunday at 11:59. Okay, but other than that, thank you so much for joining us today, and we're excited for the semester.